In the heart of a lush green forest, where sunlight filtered gently through the leaves, a small caterpillar named Ruby made her home. Ruby was a bright green caterpillar with tiny yellow spots along her back. Though she seemed ordinary, Ruby was a creature full of boundless curiosity and dreams. Every morning, Ruby would wake up on her favorite leaf, bask in the golden rays of the sun, and listen to the songs of the forest, a symphony of chirping birds, rustling leaves, and the gentle murmur of a nearby stream. It was a peaceful and vibrant world, but Ruby yearned for something more. Ruby loved to explore. She marveled at the dewdrops that clung to the leaves, reflecting tiny rainbows in the sunlight. She admired the delicate flowers that swayed in the breeze, and she envied the butterflies that danced gracefully through the air. Someday, she would whisper to herself, "I'll have wings like theirs. I'll soar above the trees and feel the wind beneath me." Ruby wasn't alone in the forest. She had many friends, including Jiminy the cricket, who loved to sing, Lila the ladybug, who was always cheerful, and the busy ant family, who never seemed to stop working. While her friends were content with their lives, Ruby's dreams often puzzled them. One day, as Ruby shared her desire to become a butterfly, Jiminy tilted his head and said, "Why would you want to change? You're already wonderful as you are." Ruby smiled at him and replied, "Maybe I am, but I feel there's something more waiting for me. I want to know what it's like to fly, to see the world from above." Jiminy didn't fully understand, but he respected Ruby's determination. As days turned into weeks, Ruby began to notice changes in herself. She felt hungrier than ever and found herself eating more leaves to gather energy. It was as if her body was preparing for something big. One evening, she confided in Uncle Tusker, the wise old elephant who had seen many seasons in the forest. "Uncle Tusker," Ruby began, "I feel strange lately, like something inside me is changing." "What does it mean?" Uncle Tusker smiled gently and replied, "Ah, Ruby, it sounds like you're ready for the next chapter of your life. Change can be daunting, but it often leads to something beautiful." Encouraged by his words, Ruby continued her journey. One crisp morning, she felt an overwhelming urge to find a quiet, safe place. She climbed onto a sturdy branch and began spinning a silky cocoon around herself. The process was tiring, but Ruby felt a sense of purpose with every thread she wove. Soon, she was completely enveloped in the cocoon, her world now a soft, dark haven. Inside the cocoon, time seemed to stand still. Ruby felt her body changing in ways she couldn't see. It was a mysterious and transformative process, and though she sometimes felt scared, she reminded herself of Uncle Tusker's words, "Change often leads to something beautiful." When the time finally came, Ruby felt a new strength within her. She pushed against the walls of the cocoon, breaking free to a world bathed in sunlight. As she emerged, she felt a strange lightness and looked down to see a pair of vibrant, colorful wings. Tears welled up in her eyes as she realized her dream had come true. She had transformed into a butterfly. Ruby's first flight was exhilarating. She flapped her wings and felt the wind lifting her higher and higher. The forest, once so vast and mysterious, now seemed small from above. She could see the winding stream, the sprawling meadows, and even her old leaf where her journey had begun. Her friends gathered below, cheering for her. Jiminy called out, "Ruby, you did it! You're flying!" Ruby landed gracefully on a flower near them and said, "Thank you, Jiminy. I've learned that dreams are worth chasing, no matter how impossible they seem." As the days passed, Ruby's story spread throughout the forest. She became an inspiration to all the creatures, reminding them that even the smallest among them could achieve great things. But Ruby's journey didn't end there. She wanted to share her newfound perspective with others. She began helping her friends see the beauty in change. When Lila the ladybug doubted her ability to climb the tallest flower in the meadow, Ruby encouraged her. "Take it one step at a time," she said, "and you'll see the view is worth it." Ruby also visited young caterpillars, sharing her story and reminding them that their current struggles were only temporary. She told them about the thrill of flying, the joy of exploring the sky, and the freedom that came with embracing who they were meant to be. One day, Ruby met a caterpillar named Milo, who was hesitant about entering his cocoon. "What if it's dark and scary?" Milo asked. Ruby smiled warmly and replied, "It might be, but you won't be alone. Every butterfly you see has gone through the same journey. Trust the process, Milo. You're braver than you think." Ruby's words resonated with Milo, and he found the courage to begin his transformation. Watching him spin his cocoon, Ruby felt a deep sense of fulfillment. She realized that her dream wasn't just about flying, it was about helping others discover their own wings. As the seasons changed, Ruby continued to explore the forest, meeting new friends and spreading her message of hope and resilience. She marveled at the wonders of nature, from the blooming flowers of spring to the golden leaves of autumn. Every moment felt like a gift, a reminder of how far she had come. Ruby's journey taught her that life is a series of transformations, each one preparing us for the next. She knew that she would face challenges in the future, but she also knew that she had the strength to overcome them. With every beat of her wings, Ruby celebrated the beauty of change and the endless possibilities it brought. And so, Ruby's story became a legend in the forest, a tale of courage, transformation, and the unshakable belief that even the smallest creature can achieve the most extraordinary dreams. Do you still like today's story? If you like, please remember to subscribe to this channel and click the like icon. You can receive notifications and hear the latest stories as soon as possible. Good night, my baby.